Haven't already noticed, no matter where you are in New Mexico, it is hot out there.
Yeah, I think the one place that is not going to be quite as hot today will be this place right here. Cloudcroft is the place to be this afternoon.
Road trip.
Temperature right now in Cloudcroft, 81 degrees, and they're high today, only into the low to mid 80s this afternoon. So this is definitely the place you want to visit, especially if you're in southeastern New Mexico. Just head over to the Sacramento Mountains and get a little higher in elevation. You can cool off a little bit with just a few clouds streaming through the sky in the southern portion of the Sacramento Mountains. Meanwhile, in the metro, we are at 97 degrees right now at the noon hour, and the temperature is going to continue to heat up from here. We're already into the 90s, even in Taos, 91 degrees there, 90 degrees in Los Alamos and Farmington, 91 in Grants. Down to the south and over to the east, it's where we're going to see our most extreme heat once again this afternoon. We're already a degree shy of 100 degrees in Tucumcari, 96 in Roswell, Socorro and TRC, both at 100 degrees already. And again, we are going to continue to warm up over the next couple of hours, as we will be looking for our hottest days so far this week. One bit of good news, especially for the fire effort across the state, is we are not dealing with the excessive winds. We are looking at breezy locations at best, 17-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Santa Fe, 16 in Grants, 18 in Ruidoso, 22 in Socorro, and 24 in TRC. But again, these winds not anywhere out of control. So that is a bit of good news that we'll be continuing to hang on to over the next couple of days as we continue to deal with the heat in the afternoon. An area of high pressure sitting smack dab on top of the state, and that is going to continue to lead to the warm temperatures at least for the next couple of days. But the good news is after today, things do slowly start to improve. As high pressure is over the state today, that is going to allow the temperatures to get to their highest mark so far this week. But into tomorrow, that area of high pressure starts to move west. We start to see a little bit of moisture creep into the eastern part of the state. We could see a couple of spot storms in the far eastern sections of New Mexico throughout the afternoon tomorrow, and that storm chance will expand across the state throughout the weekend and into early next week as more moisture moves in. But not only are our storm chances improving, but we're also going to see those temperatures come down with the increased moisture. So things will improve. You've just got to get through the next day or so before things do start to get better across the state. In southern Colorado into the low to mid 90s this afternoon with mostly sunny skies. And then as we start to increase that moisture, we start to see those highs drop back into the upper 80s by early next week. Over the northwest, more sunshine for today, leading to those hot temperatures, 100 degrees in Farmington, into the upper 90s elsewhere. We're eventually dropping back into the mid 90s early next week with a better chance at a couple of storms. Over the southwest, sunny skies, temperatures into the triple digits for several locations. Please be careful out there if you have to be outside. And temperatures do improve into the beginning of next week. We're back into the upper 80s with better storm chances. Over the southeast, 107 for Roswell, 106 in Carlsbad. Spot storms will be possible today, but better chances through the weekend and into early next week as afternoon highs drop back into the mid 90s. Over the northeast, lots of sunshine, highs into the upper 90s to low hundreds. We're back into the low 80s by early next week in Las Vegas with better storm chances through the weekend and into early next week. Over the northern mountains, areas of smoke in those fire zones once again this afternoon, otherwise hot, into the 80s and 90s through the afternoon, and then back into the mid 80s for Santa Fe by early next week with better storm chances. Mid to upper 90s in the East Mountains today, and we see even warmer temperatures for the metro. Low hundreds this afternoon, but temperatures do start to improve as we move into the weekend. We're back into the mid 90s and then eventually low 90s, which is where we should be for this time of the year with better storm chances by early next week.
All right, John, thank you.